Um, okay, and next. So what is the special feature about this course is learning programming is can be only mainly done by practicing, and it's like learning new language, and learning a new programming language it's really challenging. Let's see, it's not easy, but practice and practice and practice will get will make lead you getting there, and surprisingly you will get there by the end of this semester. So I have created this course. Let's see here, intro to data science. I see many of you are here already, but not everybody. So if you didn't join this yet, please join. And okay, so I will create several assignments that I will require you throughout this course. And this data camp course is you have to pay for it, but I made a special agreement with data camp. So if you are my student and if you follow through this link that I gave you out here, you can take the course free. Okay, and data camp courses have been very successful, and students have enjoyed learning programming through data camp. So hope you will have a similar experience utilizing it. Once you're done with data camp, any assignments, you are required to submit your certificate to the Canvas, and also please make sure to utilize this certificate. Upload those certificate on your LinkedIn website or your social media, and brag about it so that people know what you're doing. And these are certificate, and people, the audience, such as recruiters, will know what level you are in based on your certificates. So it's really highly useful. Another thing is just in general, this course, you will feel this course is more demanding than many of other courses. So make sure that you have enough time every week for this course to set aside. And if you are in a situation that you're working full time and you're taking 4 classes, I don't recommend you take courses like this, or you have to rearrange something, either take less class or do something so that the coursework is manageable. So I'm telling you again, this is not an easy course, and it requires you to actually work and work hard. So make sure that you are ready to accept that amount of work. Okay, so let's go through syllabus. So this is a course syllabus, and read through my office hours and communication policy. And the textbook is there, and you must have this textbook. But I made this textbook. You might be, if it takes time for you to receive this textbook, I'm pretty sure our library has a copy or two, so that you can go to library and go look through it for the content of the week, the first and second week. But you must have this textbook. Okay, so read this. Read course objectives and learning outcome, and also in general, the 3 courses that I take, what does it take to succeed in the course? So these are really important assets that you always have in those 3 courses that I teach. Also, I will have at least 3 online meetings, and you are expected to participate at least 2 online meetings. And this meeting participant will be graded. I will announce the meeting hours. Usually, I would set it as a Monday evening, but if you think you cannot make 2 meetings on Monday evening, then send me an email or something so that I can, select different time slot that works for you. So make sure that, to be proactive about meetings. And students who have come to my previous meetings said it was really useful because I talk about stuff that's tangentially related to the course, but in general important for understanding the field of data science and how things should be done in general. So I always talk about those too. So it's always helpful for you to join these meetings. Also, every week you have assignments, and if there and all the content is published, so you can, if something is going to happen in 2 weeks, you can finish it beforehand in advance. That's totally possible. You can even finish several weeks of work at once, but if it's possible. But if something happens and you cannot make the deadline, please arrange some alternative deadlines with me in advance before the deadline passes. Otherwise, I will not accept it. Okay? If you have late assignments, then, and that was not pre-arranged, I will penalize 20% of your grade. Okay, and we have 2 exams, midterm exam and final exam. And midterm exam is for the first 6 or 7 weeks of material, and the final exam is for the rest of the content that was covered after midterm exam. Also, class participation is going to be accountable for 10% of your grade, which is big, and this is easy grade to receive. So please make sure that you participate every week in this discussion actively, and questions and answers are fine. Also, the biggest score is coming from weekly assignments. It could be homework or quiz or discussions or labs. But you will have homework every week. And Sunday midnight is going to be the deadline for weekly assignments, and the 2 exams, midterm and final exams, are going to take place on Monday. Both of them are on Monday. Okay? And so these are weekly content and book chapters that we're going to cover. So this is about syllabus. Okay? That's all about Introduction to Data Science. If you have any extra questions, please raise your question on week 2 raise your hand corner, and we can discuss on there. Any class content related questions should be put on raise your hand. You use emails to me only about personal matters. And also make sure I have 50 students in this class, so things could be slow because this is a very large course, and we want to make sure that we communicate efficiently using raise your hand. Okay? Okay, this is the end of introduction video.